Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make cakesicles 3 different ways. What we'll be using today is almond bark, 3 different styles of cakesicle molds, acrylic sticks, but you can use the wooden ones as well, some sprinkles, and some edible gold leaf sheets. Starting off with our most commonly used mold, we're going to add chocolate while leaving the area for your stick open. But you'll still want to get right under it and to the sides. This is what it should look like. Now you'll want to shake all that excess chocolate out. When that's done, I flip it upside down to set. I do this so you don't get a pool of chocolate setting at the bottom of your mold. Turning it upside down allows any excess to flow down the sides instead. Now we're moving on to our next style. You're going to do the same with this one, but since there's a design in the mold, you'll want to make sure you squeeze around the area or pound out any air bubbles once you poured your chocolate in. This is what I mean by pounding it out. Once again, we're going to pour out that excess chocolate. Then again, we're going to let it set upside down. Now for our final mold. This one can be a little tricky because of all the detail on the design, but I'll show you some tricks for this one. To keep a bunch of air bubbles from forming and ruining this design, you can use the same tips I mentioned. Pound it out, give it a few squeezes, but another one you can do is take a brush and imagine almost brushing out all the bubbles. Get into all those nooks and crannies. For this mold, it's going to look like the lines aren't covered with chocolate, but don't worry about that because we're going to let these set and add a second layer. We do this for a few reasons. One, it reinforces the chocolate shell. Since it's a single layer, it might be too thin and crack when adding your cake or unmolding. It also ensures full coverage, providing a smoother and cleaner look with no patchy areas. It also provides a thicker chocolate coating on the cakesicle, which most people prefer. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this part up since you guys already know what to do. If you notice any chocolate is covering the area for the stick, feel free to take a toothpick and push it out before any of that hardens. I had our molds set in the freezer for about 5 minutes to set faster and have a firmer shell for when I add our cake. You'll want to also be sure your cake is at room temperature so it's soft and easy to form to your mold, in opposed to firm straight out of the fridge. Just like with the chocolate, try to keep the stick area clear of cake. You'll also want some room down the sides of your cakesicle for when you cover the backside. When inserting your stick, using your other hand, you can press down on the cake to keep it from shifting too much. Once inserted, you can shift everything back into place if needed. Now let's cover everything up. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this in the freezer. We're going to continue the same steps for these next two, and then we're going to move on to decorating. Now let's unmold our cakesicles and get to the fun stuff. Before decorating, I take a knife and I clean up any jagged edges. If you look closely, you'll see my stick didn't adhere too good, so I'm going to reinforce it by adding more coating around the cracks. For our first design, I'll be using plastic wrap and a toothpick to create a bag. Once we've poked a hole in our bag, we'll be able to use it to drizzle our cakesicle. Then we're going to go ahead and add our sprinkles. For cakesicle number 2, we're going to just add chocolate to the center, and then again, add your sprinkles. For Cakesicle 3, we'll be adding gold leaf pieces to create a really elegant look. If it doesn't seem to be sticking well, get a brush and some water and dab the areas you'd like it to adhere to. And this is the final look. Which one do you like best? Drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching!